that shaft. No, I think I've gone too far back. Yeah, this is where we first enter. It was where the shrine was. Yeah, that was one door we pried open. Yeah, there's nothing in here. It was right there and I didn't fucking...
Alright, let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein, may I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor. Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
Yeah, that one we got already. That was when she said I don't like where this is going. And we went up here to get inside. Okay, now we've got it. Now when we go to Silence Workshop, we just have to look around a little better. There's going to be another one in there.
Sounded.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Yeah, and this is the place we come to at the bottom of the elevator shaft. But then where's the elevator shaft? It's right above me. How do I fucking get there? I mean, I've already done this once and I still can't fucking figure it.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
This is gonna be time for a pee. Oh, there we go.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jew.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Carja? How did they become involved?
The Carja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
It's right there. We walk straight past it on our way in.
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahabas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing.
Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the Glinthawk that perched upon the Alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O Shadow of Prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Yet another way to manipulate people. Oh, and then there's first meeting.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission.
Yeah, these weren't
Was
here
you,
when we went
was it?
down.
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine.
Divine timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctum's reign.
Divine Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Divine Karja.
Now that's more like it.
another one. Here's one here.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
So that's already 1.96 62,000, 1.9 million XP level 19. And that dude that made the video doing the chieftains trial in under a minute, or 59 seconds, was at level 149 on New Game Plus. If I went up another 130 levels with this progression, I'm sure I'd get to the point where you're practiced enough and it's good enough, and you know the ins and outs of each of the machines to be able to do that pretty damn well. I'm not underplaying it. What he did was pretty damn good. Yeah, it's really pretty damn good. He used the best of the weapons that he was able to gather to that point, together with the best modifications, and with a very well orchestrated and timed run, he was able to pull it off. But it's not something that you couldn't practice and get to yourself. I mean, dare I say it, I'd probably try it myself to see how quickly I could get it done. Especially if let's say we get if there are adept versions of the shaman weapons that you could put modifications on, then you just put some ultra good handling upgrade on it, so that fucking ice weapon doesn't take us so goddamn long to fucking charge. Yeah, then it'd be easier. I think that's what he used for the majority of the finishing kills, and that does such horrific levels of damage. It's all about being able to coordinate your timing well and have good aim to hit the things that you need to hit on the spot. And now we have all of those. These we're going to get as we progress. Yeah, those are world ones. Those are, again, glyphs. Game progression. Okay, so out of the main quests, we now have 20 of the 24, but 3 of them are going to be the end quest. We're still missing 3 side quests and an errand. So I'm hoping we're going to pick those up in Meridian before we actually do the final quest. Yeah, because we've got... Oh, we can do the Ancient Armory now, can't we? That's one of the 3 side quests that we're still missing. Yeah, we'll do the Ancient Armory.
have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
No, it's over here, isn't it? Okay, let's go there. I'll be interested to see how the if you do get an adept version of this armor, how it differs from the normal one, if it differs at all. You little dolphin, you.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Indeed.
Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. He's not all powered up.
It's
Now to
90.
get the dials in position. There must be some kind
9,
of code.
8, 27, so that's 3 turns. That's basically 1 to the right. 360, so that stays there. 450, that's 1 to the left. 9, 18, wait, 450's 1 to the left. 540 would be 2, so that's 1 to the right, basically.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside. Alright, now let's see what we can do with this material.
Yeah, nothing changes. We just get it again. We complete the quest again. Now let's open up our boxes, shall we? Damn, we've got a lot of them. Fucking hell. Okay, so what have we got extra? Sparkers. Got what's that? Sawtooth lens, metal vessels, even a crystal braiding, and some blaze. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's number 3 that I'm missing, so I'm probably only going to get that further down the line. So just the number 1, the baby we found just now. Okay, good. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to Avad. We'll do some trading first. We'll definitely go to the hunting goods merchant, and sell all our shit, and see if we can buy any more. We still need the adept rattler, which would be useful in the cut. Then we need some of the armor.
Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges.
Okay, sell resources. Watcher we don't need. Strider we need 4 of. That we need. That we don't need. Do we? Scrapper. No, we don't need that anymore. Shellwalker we need. Lancehorn we need. Charger we need. Stalker don't need. Longleg we need. Snapmaw don't need, but I want to hold on to the higher level ones. And then we can get rid of that. We've got some more blades and some metal vessels. Don't need that. That's 1 extra. We've got a bunch more sparkers. We'll get rid of some of the wire. What's that? Shock wax, fire kill, freeze rime. Yeah, okay, that's good. 8 grand. Yeah, now not crafting. Idiots. Let's open the rest of these. Like so. Get rid of the modifications we don't need. Is that 45, 49? Man, there's nothing we can buy because everything's at over our price. We still need the skins for that. And the only armor. Oh, we can afford that one. Oh, then we can knock the long leg and the rockbreaker heart off of our list completely. But we'll get that then. Oh, I still. I idiot. I do need Stalker, but I don't remember seeing this at other because I don't even have Stalker on my list of things that I wanted to hold on to. So I do need Stalker and Trampler, 2 each. This must only be available here. We'll get this one now, and then at least we know we still have something else to work towards. And then outside of that, it's just that we need 10k for. We'll get that now. Yeah, and then what was it? Longleg and Rockbreaker. Knock that off of the list. Okay, sweet. We'll get rid of some of these lower level ones. I bought that one. Well, do I really need to? I've still got plenty of space for outfits, so I'm not really bothered. And I've only got space for 1 more weapon, so I'll actually have to sell some. Well, that's an extra. I'll sell that then. Yeah, that's an extra rope caster that I don't even need. Yeah, because I've got another one of the exact same. we go in and we modify some weapons, yeah, we're definitely not going to use that, and we're not going to use that. Yes, we'll get rid of those. We'll hold on to those. We don't have any other blue weapons, do we? So, well, look, I've got, yeah, but both of those. The good thing about the lower level Tripcaster is the ammo takes less to craft. It's cheaper. It's not as good, but in a situation where you might not be able to craft ammo for one, you'd be able to craft ammo for the other possibly. So I'll hold on to that one, yeah, and I'll get rid of that Tripcaster and that Ropecaster because I really don't need it. Because I've still got all the. I'm gonna have to get rid of some more one way or another because I'm assuming there's going to be adept versions of the Banuk weapons, yeah, and I'm definitely going to want to get all of the shaman weapons because it's the ice rail, if there is an adept version of it, yeah, that's going to be the kick-ass, you know, end all be all of weapons, yeah. And then if they have Banuk adept versions of these, then I'm definitely going to be swapping them out because I mean to this day that's what I use for this. Yeah, and then I'll probably swap the Banuk version of this one out. Yeah, because I've where is it? Yeah, I've got the Banuk version of this bow. Yeah, I just don't use it because the Adept is slightly better. If there's an Adept version of that, then I'll definitely be swapping it out for that. Yeah, and I've got the Banuk version of the Adept as well. It's just that's not as, or sorry, the Banuk version of the Power Shot. Now, I just don't use that because, again, the Adept is better than that one. If there's an Adept version of this, then I'll be switching it out. And I'll need, where is it? Weapons. Seeing as I only have 2 slots open and there's like 5 weapons I want to buy, or 6 even, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to sell some to make some room. Yeah, like the need that. Or that. I never use these things anymore. Okay. I'm going to do this part of the quest, but I'm not going to go on. I don't think. Like, I want to go to the. I want to physically get the last quest initiated. So all I have to do is make a choice. But I want to go to the cut. So we'll call this episode after I've done this, and then tomorrow we'll start in the cut. Probably. To where I want some.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the rigid defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us.
Bolstered by Petra's
You're welcome
upgrades.
to tour the defenses.
And the spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Yeah, we've read that already. Yeah, okay, so those data points are going to be
shadow.
recovered data points. Yeah, it's slowly but sure. Oh, that was just showing me the same one again.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
No thanks.
The army...
Let's go to the farthest one first. Or is the nearer one going to be more on our route? Let's see.
I hope all these outlanders can fight.
Oh, we can fight alright. this one's just over there. The other one's all the
rescued
way
the
up
prince.
top of the spire.
Go in light, Nora.
Yeah, I obviously don't have everything done then. There's still some place I haven't found.
Have you just polished that armor, was it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
Guard under the last. What?
Nothing.
Out
Hey,
with
Petra.
it, woman.
Forget I said anything.
Petra. Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did. It hits nice and wide. No need to aim like a bow. Range is good. Try the next.
So bloody. So
See?
damn fucking
That'll knock a
cool.
machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
Oh, the Striders are gone. There were some Striders there earlier. I was going to shoot at them. There they are. So fucking cool.
You know
very
that I
much.
appreciate your help, Petra.
We'll see each other again, I know it. Next time could be the time I'll convince you to stick with the free heap.
Petra, you know
I do. Always had a weakness for restless girls, though.
I'm not going to go and get them all. I'm just coming out to get these ones because they're close.
This will do nicely.
Now we've got to talk to Vanasha.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle?
Geneva,
Geneva.
they called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion. Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
That'll help.
This is Vanasha, isn't it? Teb.
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
I kind of want to do it. It gets you all worked up. I kind of want to do the final battle.
Arrested two for disorderly conduct last night. You don't want to know what they will do.
They're gonna have to talk to
Aloy,
him.
I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not some town crier.
Who dat? Who wrote me on Discord?
She didn't even hesitate. She stood between the
Oh, and another Sobek journal.
assassin and our Sun King.
Of course we can't fucking get there any quicker. And the last one. Oh no, it's just showing me the same one again. Let's go back to Twitch Studio, there we go. I mean, the writing and the story and everything is so good. You get get as attached to all the characters as you would when you know you've been watching season upon season of like your favorite show. This is fucking excellent. Ah,
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived, raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons, spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army. Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
I can't wait. I'm no good at delayed gratification. I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna complete it, and then we'll do the Frozen Wild separately tomorrow. Is there anyone down here? I don't remember anymore. I think that's Val. Where's that Erend? No, that's Erend and his guys.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Well, let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big.
No pressure.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Where's Val? Here he is. Is that Sona? No.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Lots of quarters she has, yes?
It rises taller than the highest
Sona.
tree.
These cards are in their frilled armor.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
And the last data point. Okay, so the only thing we have to go and collect is the world data points afterwards and the glyphs. I'm going to push through. I'm going to do it.
Here's to Avade. These aren't good. Come take a look.
You want to make your mind up?
Bowen's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Oh, the whole of the Frozen Wilds. Yeah, I know in the main quests, yeah, there's at least three, yeah, but there's 2 side quests and an errand that are still left open. I don't know what I'm going to be able to complete after doing this, but I'm just at a loss as to where those could be. I'm still going to go for it. I'll make a manual say I forgot to do that before we came in, didn't I, idiot? Make a manual save point.
Take a look at these quick.
The paddles.
If nothing else, we'll just load that up.
That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
did you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Oh yeah, we have to fight healers first, don't we?
Helis!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have fixed me.
Get ready to be pummeled in the face.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Why do you
The end is inevitable.
Shadow protect you!
So we ride.
I'm trying to fucking push the button. I'm paying attention to two things. I'm running around so the fuckers don't hit me or shoot at me.
You
and
have fixed me.
I just want to select
Should
that
have fought me in
potion.
a sun ring then.
Accept it. Accept your weakness. Only endless night awaits you. Meridian must run red to be cleansed. Why do you fight?
And now we need to change out the sling for that. Oh, that's great. Thanks a lot.
It's giving way!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in the sun ring then.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen. You came from nothing. You will die on nothing. A savage cannot understand destiny. Your fate was set.
That's right, motherfucker. Faster than last time, might I add, because I started to use the blaze barrels. It was just unfortunate that I died that first time and the second time by falling down.
You're done. Hades is next.
The buried shadow will save me. I cannot. Ah!
I cannot go on listening to more of your drivel.
Probably going to need it.
Probably. Let's go and pick up the rest of the shit that was in the one up here. This one. Yeah, we can't go there because of invisible walls. Like reasons. Oh, and I have to send my handover email. There we go, that's that done. Now we can get back to saving Meridian and the world.
I'd have to ditch something.
To Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon! On the platform!
Gotta get to another platform.
Yeah, but why? She says gotta get to another platform, but there's no fucking need.
Now it's mad. Time to go.
He's firing on your platform! Look to the left!
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
Come on, woman, pull yourself together.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
My all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face the true son of Shadow Demons.
Run if you can!
Good one. Where are we going?
Made them soon enough. It's begun. Hades is transmitting. It must have gotten through the defenses. Venora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
We're nearly there now. Perfect game incoming.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy! It's Aloy!
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot.
Not alone.
It's my fight.
We were about to go over the top end.
Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
What did we leave behind? Okay. Well, we'll take one for good measure. Not that we're going to have much of it left by the time we get there.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. Calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for. Prioritize Entity.
Don't let them mug you, Aloy.
Okay.
Help me bring it down!
We'll get it off you.
Knew I could count on you. Hawk and Crush!
Prioritize entity.
Prioritize that motherfucker.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Oh yeah! In steps Gaia.
Master Override armed. To activate state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Ooh, I've got the tingles. When I first completed it, I thought it would take ages to get the second one done again. I did it within a week.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, I'm just waiting for that little cha-ching where it says all achievements obtained and I have the perfect game.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
That was nice. And now we have to sit through this again. And at the end, I'm going to go and take a pee because I've watched all of this once already. Just flying through the cauldron, listening to the wonderfully haunting music. I think I'm going to get the soundtrack if they have it. Oh, that was good. I'm guessing Steam hasn't updated yet because it's not going to officially register until this is over. New Game Plus completed and Ultra Hard completed, meaning I'll get third, all achievements attained. That's my third official perfect game. Yeah, my first was Subnautica Below Zero, the second was Death Stranding, and I think it fitting that the third be this after Death Stranding. It's kind of like the reverse order of my favourite games. This is my favourite, then Death Stranding, and if I think about it, the Subnautica franchise is probably the third, and then Fallout. Oh, I'm gonna go take a pee. That was sweet. That was sweet. I'm honestly, I'm in disbelief. I knew I was going to do it. I just didn't think I'd get it done this quickly. I've still got the Frozen Wilds to do, and there's a handful of, was it one or two side quests or three? I can't remember now, and an errand that I still need to get done, which I'm going to be able to do after this when I continue to go and do the Frozen Wilds. If not, then I just load up the manual save that I made on purpose, and I'll go and do those first, and then I'll have to replay this again. But oh man, that feels good. I was honestly thinking that just this would take me probably at least this weekend. At this rate, I'll get everything that I need in the normal area, in the base game, completed tomorrow, and then I'll most likely get the Frozen Wilds pumped out over the weekend, and then next week, that's already 2.5 weeks before Icarus comes out, and I've done it. I set out to do what I wanted, way ahead of schedule. I'm just taking it in right now. It's fucking great. Best game I ever played. And to think I didn't even want to play it to begin with. I saw the little mentions of it in Death Stranding. Yeah, the tall neck and the Watcher hologram, and there were other little nods to it. And I'd heard about the game. I'd heard other people talk about it, and there's a couple of cosplayers and people that make costumes and props that have done things from this. I think Harrison Cricks from Vulpin Props, I think he made Aloy's bow, if I remember correctly. And Bill and Brittany Duran from Punish Props, they also made a smattering of things from the game. What is it? Evil Ted from I think that's what it's called, Evil Ted Props. Yeah, Ted from Evil Ted. He's done some things from it. SKS Props, if I remember correctly. Who else? Svetlana and Benny from Kamui Cosplay. I know they've done something from Horizon Zero Dawn. She's actually made one of the armors. I can't remember which one it was now, but she posted not long ago on Instagram about the armor, one of Aloy's armors that she made. It was really cool. So I'd seen a lot about it. I just, I thought it was more, magic-y kind of mumbo jumbo stuff. I didn't know it was going to be this almost sci-fi-ish with a bit of a twist. It's definitely worth it. But I might not have, if it hadn't have come on sale on Steam, I might not have gotten it now. Who knows? I might have only played it, 6 months, maybe even a year from now, if at all. I'm definitely glad I did. Definitely glad I did. And the names of many epic people. Well, at least we're already at the special thanks section. We're coming towards the end. I wasn't paying attention. I probably went off to take a pee when I... Oh, there's a Hungarian. Kis László Robert. Hideo Kojima. Man, even for special thanks, that's cool. They definitely did some really cool stuff. Not to put other people's stuff down, yeah, because but a lot of what's out there is absolutely amazing, but the stuff that Harrison Cricks and the guys over at well, he now has a team after a number of years. He's built the place up to where they have a team of people working there, but it was just him basically in the beginning. What they put out, what him and that team put out for props and other things that they make. They do like trophies for esports tournaments and things like that, but the props they put out are just at another level. It's fucking insane. The very I've mentioned it quite a few times. Okay, I'll let this run before I skip it when I finish the story. I've probably commented it on probably a dozen like Instagram posts and YouTube videos and things that you put up. But when I first saw Harrison, I was watching Bill. I was watching Bill Duran's videos and Punish Props, and they mention him, and I was like, oh, who's that? You know, he had a very interesting name, Harrison Cricks. It's not exactly an everyday name, Cricks. I was like, that's an interesting sounding name, and they were talking about him and making props, saying that they drew inspiration or got an idea for something that they were doing from him. So I thought, oh, I'll check him out. Check out his YouTube channel, and I know, they were doing some rotocasting. And they were talking about something that Harrison had done. And I went on to check his YouTube channel out, and he didn't have a lot of videos up at the time. He famously made the Daft Punk helmets, including the electronics and everything to go in the visors, and they looked absolutely fucking epic. And there was one ominous. It's not on his channel anymore. He's taken it down, probably for air quotes professional reasons. Even though he's a human being, and it was all in jest. There was they call it slush casting. Yeah, when you pour resin inside an open mold, and then you slush it around the inside to coat the inside of the mold. And he had a bit of a funny video up called slosh casting, where he got drunk and did a Daft Punk helmet, and it was so funny, man. I must have watched that video 20, 30, 40 times, God knows, over and over, and it was really fucking funny. And I've commented it on it a number of times, like what that dude pulled off after like 12 beers or God knows how many, yeah, completely sloshed, was of better quality than what a lot of other people put out when they're fucking sober. Yeah, and he's just gone strength to strength since then. Yeah, with the team of people that he's got behind him, they make amazing things. And I think it was them that I seem to remember seeing Instagram posts and a video they made about. I'll check it now just to be sure that I'm not bullshitting. I seem to remember that it was them that made the Aloy's bow. Instagram, Volpin, props. There we go. Yeah, and they made. I couldn't even list the things that they. Here we go. They reposted. They made yeah, here it is, the entire cosplay of Aloy. For, I think it's his wife. They made it for DragonCon 2017. Like if you're into that kind of stuff, then definitely check it out. Like the costume they made was fucking kick-ass, but the bow is just it's functional. Like you can put an arrow on it and draw it back. I mean, I don't know whether they actually shot it or not, but otherwise it's functional. You can knock an arrow on it and draw it back, and the bow moves just like it does in the game, and it looks fucking amazing. Yeah, they've been putting out a lot of esports trophies lately, but I'm sure they must have done a lot of other stuff in the background, because a lot of the stuff when they post pictures of like the molds and things, he always says that, you know, another NDA project that they can't talk about, and he just shows little bits of it, so you can't even tell what it is really. I'm just scrolling quickly through the posts that he has, if there's anything else Horizon Zero Dawn related that he's done. But anyway, let's press F. Silent, you son of a bitch.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
He found a fucking horse that's more or less intact. Fuck me. Oh, I have to stay up. I have to stay up so I can go to the fucking ATM and in the pharmacy. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I didn't. Congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of an Earth reborn. The state of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow prior to the final battle. You keep all loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Additionally, New Game Plus has been unlocked. Yeah, I just did a New Game Plus. New face paints and focus elements. Well, Steam still hasn't updated, but that's not unheard of. That it'll only update once you actually save and exit the game. Well, how do you access... Well, I guess we'll see what the new focus elements are if we actually go to nothing in here. Nothing in there. Well, how do you access the face paints? Yeah, so we've only got 97 and a half, because we've still got 3 main quests, which is really odd to me. Yeah, I don't know where 3 more main quests would be, because I just went through it the same way as I did on the first playthrough, and I got them all. 2 side quests and an errand. Yeah. And the Looming Shadow turns into something else, so that's basically, that could be those 2 main quests. But then there's the... Oh, sorry, 3. Yeah, but there's still the 2 side quests. So does... I don't think that actually counts towards that, because that's DLC, that's not part of the base game. So there's probably at least 1 more area that we haven't found. I'm gonna have to pull up the list of quests on the wiki again and go through, check them off one by one, see which one I'm missing, and go look for it. Because I want 100% game completion on this, and the same for that. That's gonna be easier, but I want it 100% on that, and I'm gonna go looking for the remaining world data points and the glyphs. Because this is easy, yeah. I didn't even have to go really particularly looking for them. I had maybe 2 missing from the world ones, and 2 or 3 missing from the audio data points that I had to go look for. But in comparison to the base game, I had nowhere near as many, you know, percentage-wise missing. And the only ones I wasn't able to get was the... I can't remember the numbers, but they're basically both inside the cauldron, which I couldn't get back to after I'd left. Yeah, but otherwise I had everything. So this time around, I want to make sure I get those 2 that I was missing. And I'm gonna give the face paints a Google, because I want to know how that works. Right, HCZ, oh fucking face paint. Face paint can only be applied after completing New Game Plus on hard difficulty or higher, with additional face paint options becoming available for each difficulty setting. Oh, it's in photo mode, so we can add different... They've got Nora, Karja, Banuk, Nora Seeker, yeah, and then on very hard, Nora Brave, Karja Champion, Banuk Survivor, and Banuk Shaman. And on ultra hard, which I completed it on, is Death Seeker. That's the one we're going to use, like roast. Karja Hawk, Banuk Chieftain. We'll put that on when we're in there, when they're in the back Banuk lands. Utaru Planeswalker, and then Karja Stalker. Also, what was his name? I've already forgotten his name. Neil. So Neil was a Karja Stalker, because that's the face paint that he had on him. Yeah, we're definitely gonna we're definitely going to put the Nora Deathseeker on whenever we take any photos. It would be nice if we could put it on in game, to be honest. Yeah, that would be a nice little thing. I'd definitely walk around with the Nora Deathseeker on all the time. Okay, and then the new focus elements. Focus elements. Face paints and focus effects. Okay. Oh, hang on. It says you can play wearing one in settings. You choose what you wear while playing the game. Face paint. Ah, sweet. Nora Deathseeker. Oh, and then focus effect. Variant A and B. Oh, okay, I see. This is variant A.
Had a bad dream last night. Can't remember it.
Prince Biederman is alive. In the palace.
Oh, the thing on the side is red. I just noticed it when I changed it. And then settings, variant C is yellow. And that's it. So A makes it a lighter blue. Did it again. A makes it a lighter blue. Default is a normal blue. And then variant B is red and variant C is yellow. So yellow is like Olin's. Yeah, and then B is like the Eclipse. A, I don't remember if anyone in the game had light blue. Maybe light blue was the ancients, the old ones' color. But I like the default, to be honest. I like that blue. Blue's my favorite color anyway. So, and let's have a look at her cute little face. There we go. Nora Deathseeker. And Steam, you still haven't updated. Well, anyway, we're going to go to a campfire. And we're going to save. And I'm going to close the game just to see if Steam updates. Because I'm really interested in finally getting my perfect game. So let's quit. Yes, I'm sure. There we are. Oh, that's the one. Look at this. Look at this, boys. You've unlocked all achievements. Perfect game. All achievements obtained. And then as it goes lower and lower and lower and lower, only 1.3% of people that have played the game have done that. That's what I like to see. I mean, things like one Icarus challenge, to get first place in that, that's pretty hard. Yeah, to be honest. To say it's bother to complete the entire game. And the 5 machine types repaired. How difficult is that? You run up to a machine, you override it, hit it once, and repair it, and you do that with 5 different types, and it's done. Dismount strikes. Yeah, people probably don't use the machines much to get around. They probably just once you buy the unlimited unlimited fast travel pack. People probably just fast travel everywhere. Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm happy with that. Let us go to my profile. Yeah, I've got 4 perfect games, but one of them doesn't really count because, to be honest, select featured game. Horizon Zero Dawn. 2 epic games with epic conclusion. Oh yes. I have to send that to someone for posterity. What have we got? I haven't really looked at this a lot. 14 years, it's 2006. I've had a Steam account since 2000. It's going to be 15 years since I've been on Steam. 15. There are people playing games on Steam that aren't even 15 years old, and I've had a Steam account for that long. Well, I'm only 9 games away from getting the next one. Yeah, the community tasks are all a bit bollocks, aren't they? It's just all kind of wishy-washy shite. I'm well chuffed with that. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Oh. Well, let's switch back to here. $382 hours on record. Oh, was it like, what was it, about 260? Somewhere between 260 and 280 when I completed it the first time. So I did it in nearly half the time. Well, less than half the time. But then again, I do have, well, that 280 hours includes Frozen Wilds.
The Oseram have gone too far. Duval should die for his crimes.
Well, let's look at the map, shall we? These are all the hunting grounds. 3, 4, 5, yeah. And that's that one. That's into the Frozen Wilds to explore the cut. But anything, any side quests and errands we get up there don't count, because that's the Frozen Wilds. That's not the base game. And I'm gonna check it now. I'm gonna check it now. Yeah, then at least I'll have reference. Let's go HZD quests, all quests, all quests. Okay, it's probably one of the ones where it complains about the ad blocker. Okay, now again. Okay, main. A gift from the past. Lessons of the Wild. Those are the base ones when you're still a kid. Okay, let's move on. The point of the spear. Yeah, we've got that. Mother's Heart, the Proving, Womb of the Mountain, Seeker at the Gates, the War Chief's Trial. Yeah, we've got that. Okay, Revenge of the Nora, City of the Sun. Next. City of the Sun, Field of the Fallen, Into the Borderlands. Field of the Fallen, Into the Fallen, Maker's End, yeah. The Sun Shall Fall, the Grave Horde, yeah. Field of the Fallen is mentioned twice in that list for some reason, but anyway. Grave Horde. The Sun Shall Fall, yeah, we've got that. That's the second time the Field of the Fallen is mentioned. To Curse the Darkness. Deep Secrets of the Earth. Terror of the Sun. Heart of the Nora. The Mountain That Fell. And then the Looming Shadow and the Face of Extinction are the ones that you do at the end. Yeah? So game progression. There's 24. And I've only got 21. So that Field of the Fallen, it showing up twice, is the thing that I'm missing. But I'm guessing there's no way for me to go back and do that now. Let's have a look. Let's into the. Oh, hang on. Oh, fuck off, would you? No. Into the Borderlands. No, we want to go Field of the Fallen. Here we go. Field of Main Quest. Activated after searching Olin's apartment. On the way to Maker's End from the last mission in City of the Sun. Also completed afterward if you'd like to level up more. Yeah, okay. Investigate. This is the one I did. Investigate the ambush site, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we did that one. Okay, so then we go click on to the next one. Field of the Fallen, the next one. It's the same. It's the same. It's the same quest in that list mentioned twice. Then what am I missing? Yeah, the Looming Shadow and the Face of Extinction you do when you do the end final quest. Yeah, look, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the War Chief's Trial. 7, 8, 9, 10, Into the Borderlands. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Deep Secrets. 16, 17, 18. Yeah, and then that would be 19 and 20. So I don't get it. Is it even possible to get the all of the quests second time you play? Because I know some of the quests, like when we went to go and get the Tripcaster, for example, that was basically just poof, taken care of. Yeah, I didn't get to go and see that cursed guy because I already had the Tripcaster and it didn't let me do it again. But that counts as a side quest. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that says 20, and there's 22. So what are the side quests? Side quests. Okay, again, let's go from the bottom up. In her mother's footsteps. Yeah, the forgotten insult to injury. Do I have that? No, I don't have insult to injury. That's already one then. Womb of the Mountain is recommended to pick this up prior to starting the War Chief's trial. Oh, I remember. The Wounded Soldier. When we had to go and find the stuff in the caches, and we figured out that the caches are empty. So there's going to be no way for me to get that, is there? Mother's Heart. After defeating the Sawtooth during the point of the spear, Roast will leave on his own. You must go to Mother's Heart to meet him before tonight's annual festival. On the eve of the proving, the Roast will be waiting for you outside Mother's Heart's entrance. Okay. That's not going to be there anymore, is it? That's obviously not going to be there anymore. Mother's Watch. Mother's Heart.
Mother's Heart.
Stuck here while my little sisters are hunting.
It seems so empty now. Everyone who can has gone to the mountain.
Yeah, she's not going to be here because we're already so far ahead. Oh look, there is. Look. Wow. I need to stay awake, so I'm just going to play through. I want to continue doing these things so I can, tomorrow I can just go straight into... It's still there. That's so
The
cool.
Anointed.
There's no need for...
I won't lie. They are suffering.
Can I help?
You are generous. You should be able to find some...
All right.
Thank you.
What?
It's an oil...
So you need...
We do.
So...
Look around.
You're a matriarch?
Had you grown up in Mother's...
I grew up as an outcast, so...
I'm an elder, but I had just one son.
And because of that...
A matriarch speaks for generations, girl.
I'll look for Dream...
You will? Look for it in stashes.
Okay, can we fast travel there? Yes, indeed. That's nice. That's nice that I can still do that after the fact.
A brave trail. Should be a cache of Dream Willow up there.
Right there in front of me. Bloody hell.
No Dream Willow. Just a few shards.
Oh, I guess it's not far. Just run. Come on, son. shitting me.
Strange. Looks like someone swapped all the dream willow in these caches for shards.
Where are you, boy?
No dream willow in the caches. Maybe Fia will know where to find more.
It would be nice if that fucking waypoint wouldn't jump around like a crazy person.
Get it while I can.
Who are you?
I am honored to meet you.
Sounds a little different from what I used to get. Oh, and there's another quest here.
It's you, the Anointed.
No. Nope. That brave.
Yes. I've seen people die before. Nothing I do comforts him. I don't even...
Inara had me search the stashes along the eastern Brave trails, but all I found was a few shards.
That's strange. It's possible that Jun has gathered more. You could ask him.
I'll do whatever I...
Thanks so much.
You said someone named Jun might have...
He lives in the hills west of Mother's Crown.
Don't worry, I can handle myself.
You will?
We'll pick this one up as well. Whatever this is.
You're Aloy.
There's no need to fuss over me.
My sister Nicola. She went north to find a...
Did the matriarchs...
No. Nicola sighed.
I lived in the...
It all ended...
You could have gone...
Leave this, she said.
I'll keep an eye...
Oh, Mother. She must have... All Mother.
Don't make me regret getting on your back. Or I'll go and get myself a fucking charger. gonna have to go it alone from here, boy.
Help! I'm locked in!
Oh, it's this guy. I remember this now.
Someone!
Let's have a look at what you've got out here. Yeah.
Anyone!
Yeah. Shut up.
Is someone there? Oh, Mother be praised. I thought I'd never be freed.
What happened?
A gang of outcasts, that's what. They burst in.
A gang?
Yes, a gang.
Why would Outcast?
Why? Because it's the...
They took nothing else?
No.
Which?
Up the mountain, I think. Whatever you do.
Yeah, you could stop. The Outcasts must have left track. Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
Hurry! Help me out!
Easier when I was a kid.
Got it! Hit it again!
The Outcasts
Damn, son. You're not usually this feisty.
Turn it! Finish!
Let me just pick up my spoils first.
Good haul.
You have our thanks, if the gratitude of Outcast.
It does.
You not only save us, but speak to it.
The matriarchs cast me out at birth.
And you're that girl whose mother never claimed her.
No. A seeker, in fact. Why did you take the dream?
Because we have wound. The Braves offer no. Why else would Out? Even so, we did not.
What crime?
I beat a man who stole my kill. It was my. The others stole, broke custom, or trespassed among the bones of the metal world. No murder.
Jun said you roughed him up.
He was too busy cringing to know what happened. The man's a coward.
There are others who...
You asking or demand?
Talking. One person to another.
I see. Perhaps we have more than we need. After everything that happened, we were afraid. Here, I'll keep a portion, but the rest... may it find its way to those who need it.
I'll see that it does. In the meantime, you may want to go back to Mother's Heart. Things have changed there a bit. Tell them I sent you.
If you think we'd be welcome. Things must have changed quite a lot.
Oh, it's nice that we're doing
Right.
it now. This didn't happen
We'll
this way
consider it.
before,
Good luck.
from what I
And
remember.
stay safe.
Cool. Reuniting the tribe. Well, I guess we didn't have to do that. It wasn't very far. Probably about the same distance to run back from the campfire to him than it was from where I was back to here.
Here's the Dream Willow. Take it to Fia and Mother's Rock.
I will. But what became of ganging up together?
You don't know who I am, do you?
Should I?
I was raised as an outcast in the mountains above Mother's heart.
The motherless girl.
And yet it's this motherless girl who freed you and recovered your dream willow for the tribe. Maybe if you judged people less, you wouldn't be so lonely.
I have no need of others.
Then congratulations, Jun. You've managed to shun yourself. I'm done here. Make sure that Fia gets that dream willow, or I'll be back.
Okay, that's that one done.
This must be Mother's crown. So I should be around here somewhere.
And that's not even... That's Sona.
War Chief Sona. You're reinforced.
If the Nora are to weather another attack by the metal still, the concern is not yours.
You can still ask, War Chief.
Very well. We need a hard...
I have chill water now.
Good. All right, that leaves the matter of the Lancehorn lands. There, I also need the watchtower stocked with signal arrows. Take if you would.
That's the errand that we were missing. The last time I did this, I had the Lancehorn lens as well. So I was able to complete it directly. Where am I going? I don't know. Never mind, we'll carry on. Ah, this is where we came up to see Sona the first time we saw her. Okay, now I know. Okay, that's the Lancehorn. We'll take that back down again, so we don't have to do all that stupid jumping. Missed his head. And then the signal arrows. What's this? Watcher. Shards are shards.
You're Orn. What's the matter?
But you came from inside the mountain.
Take these fire arrows. If you see signs of our enemy's return, send up a signal and hurry back to Allmother Mountain, all right? I'm going back down now, the same way as everyone else does, see?
Now we have to climb up that watchtower.
You're...
Yeah.
I gave her supplies for the journey north.
Is there anything...
It's a Karja fort. I told Nakoa.
What do you know?
He's a rabid animal. Even as I begged her not, you can't imagine what it...
I understand.
The arsewipe.
I'll look for an...
She can't come back. And please.
I will. I brought you the Lancehorn lens, Sona.
I'll make a weapon with this myself. No warrior should forget the feel of craft. And you brought the signal arrows to Orn?
I did. Kind of hope he never has to use them, though.
We stand agreed. It is a poor war chief who has a craving for war. For now, all I ask of our braves is that they are ready.
Okay. Now we can continue that. Go to the day tower. It would be nice to have this done. Yeah, outside of the main quests. Yeah, the ones to complete the game. Yeah, it would be nice to have everything else done, so it's basically 100% completion.
Now that Prince Edaman has returned to Meridian, is the war well and truly over?
Lakir came back on his own, a little worse for wear. He seemed a bit embarrassed when I mentioned you. Dare I ask?
He has a lovely singing voice.
That's a capital lie if I've ever heard one. I'll have a talk with him about it.
You said something happened
like this
with
dude.
Nakoa.
The Nora girl? Yes, something happened. Attempted murder. Prefect Zaid can tell you more about it. You can find him near the main tower.
Wait. Zaid.
He is. Look, I've heard what your people say about him, but he swears it's a case of mistaken identity. If there's a shadow to him, I've never been able to prove it. And the forbearance he showed towards this Nakoa woman was impressive. Oh, speak to him. Maybe he knows where she went.
I need to go.
Let me know if there's any news about those missing men.
You get to kill him too, if I remember correctly.
And you're Anora. I can tell from your tone you've heard of me. Let me ease your mind. But the Nora have me mistaken for, unfortunately, some
So you deny...
No, I did. But all this nonsense, I don't doubt some...
The last Nora who came...
Is that her name? Oh, well. If one of my men hadn't spotted her, I might...
What did you do with her?
I let her go, of course. It was clear she thought I... So, in a sense, her actions were justified. Sadly, I don't think...
Where is Nakoa now?
I don't know exactly. She left, but I did hear a report from the garrison at Lonesome Rock that a young woman...
You've really gone out of your way.
It's no trouble. The Sun King wishes to make amends with your people, and
I'll go to Lonesome Rock and get to the bottom of this.
You do that. And if our men are anything less...
Let's go to that one. The pharmacy opens at 8. I can go to the ATM whenever I need. It's 6:30. And I'm adequately dressed. I just have to put shoes on. So I'll play all the way up until when I need to leave. Oh, of course I'm not gonna fucking every fucking time I encounter a fucking goose, I always like miss it, literally and figuratively. I don't see it, and then I startle it and it flies away, and then I literally miss it because I can't hit the fucking thing. By the time I find where it is, it's already in some awkward place.
Seems like an ordinary outpost. I better look around.
I'm so bored.
There are chains in the cart.
I'm bored with being bored. Hold!
Prefect Zaid told me that bandits abducted a girl near here. Do you know where they might have taken her?
Zaid told you that, did he? Huh. No bandits around here, girl. But I think I can help you find your friend. The boss sent us a fresh one, boys. Wrap her up and tie her down.
Duran only understood strength.
Alright, let's see what Zaid's hiding out here.
Not just chains, manacles. They were moving prisoners somewhere.
Oh, are you in need of repairs? Oh, you were just sparking because you... I don't even know what they call that when it goes up on his hind legs.
Tracks lead to that compound.
Oh, I remember this place.
That Nora girl we got in the hole.
Don't get ideas. Guys, says hands off or better price it out.
Sounds like Nakoa's here. And I'm gonna have to cut through these guards to get to her.
Is there any way to climb in? Indeed. Come on, don't invisible wall me. Yeah, I remember sneaking in.
Not gonna die.
Yes, you are.
She went that way.
Stay awake. We likely still got company.
Help me, brothers! The shadow will...
Son of a bitch. Start paying attention, shall we?
Redouble your... The shadow demands it!
Go. Yeah, I'm there. I'm just picking up my spoils first.
Got too much already. Prisoners. Chained up to be sold as slaves. Nakoa?
Jan sent you? I don't believe it. Well, I guess one of his prayers finally worked.
I've got the key.
I'll help the others. Let's go.
Whenever it says escape, it's always a little worrying.
I knew you were going to be trouble, girl. But you'll make it worth our while in the end.
The end is now, Zaid. For you and your men.
Not that one.
Let this army a hit!
Swipe. You can finish him off.
You gave him a quicker death than he deserved.
My father was a hunter. He taught me every animal deserves a clean kill.
How did Zaid come to run a ring of slavers?
All the scum you just killed? They butchered for Zaid during the Red Raids. But Zaid managed to lie his way.
How did Zaid...
I tried to get him at Daytower, but he caught me and said he was gonna sell me into slavery like the other poor But he took his time.
You've been through a lot.
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Zaid's dead. I was ready to go through anything.
What are you gonna do now?
The others were in that cellar for months.
You're not even going to try to go back? What about Jan?
The matriarchs won't let me back. As for Jan, I know a way to get word to him.
Time for me to go.
Look, I don't even know your story. If you ever feel like telling it, look me up in Meridian. I'll thank you.
Okay, that's that done. Oh.
I can't spare the weight.
See if there's anything outside to shoot at. Just check. 100% progression. Okay, lovely. Yeah, because the 3 main quests that are missing are basically the 2 finals and something I'm guessing doesn't necessarily count. 22 side, 14 errand quests. Yeah, there's the Looming Shadow and in the Face of Extinction. That's 2, that would make it 23. So whatever is number 24, obviously doesn't necessarily count, or it's something that you can only do on the first go around. I mean, look, technically we've got 100% completion. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna continue. Where are we? The one I have to do the Frozen Wilds, but outside of that, where are we? I want to make sure I get all of the data points and all of the glyphs, and then for me, that's completion. That's complete when I have everything, and I'm going to do the same for the Frozen Wilds. Let's go and look for something to shoot with this thing. Oh, Snapmaws. You guys want to get wrecked? Oh, and the Glint Hawks have to fucking join in, don't they? Of course. It wouldn't have been a fucking fight if the Glint Hawks didn't come and stick their fucking noses in it. See that? I run up the snout of Snapmaw. That was a little more hectic than it needed to be, but those fucking Glint Hawks always come in when they're not fucking wanted. Is there even a Glint? There's not even a Glint Hawk site in the area. That's what's so fucking annoying about them. They just come out of nowhere like scrappers sometimes. Because they're basically the scrappers of the sky. Yeah, they fly around and they scrap and they reclaim shit. So they can just at certain machine sites, just like scrappers can. They can randomly appear out of fucking nowhere when there's bodies left lying around.
Definitely awake now. That import lens. Might as well make room for that. Guess we're gonna Definitely
need it
not
somewhere.
scrap.
Okay, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, I wanna. Yeah, I think the data point thing we should leave to the end. Because tomorrow, then I could get started on the cut already. Yeah, but I can do everything there relatively simply, and then I'll come back and pick up the data points. Because it's basically just going. It's 7 o'clock now. It'd be nice to have a little bit of time outside of the game, just to like catch up on YouTube and chill before I have to go to the pharmacy and do other little errands. So I'm gonna save. Where should I go? Right, if I'm gonna go to the cup, my inventory is more or less full. And wait, I'm thinking because I still need to buy the Adept Rattler and 2 more sets of armor to have everything from the Adept stuff. So no, I won't go to the cup. Yeah, I won't go to the cup. I'll leave that selected. Yeah, I won't go to the cut tomorrow. I will continue with collecting the data points. Then I can also continue to collect shards towards buying the next set of armor and the other items that I'm missing. Yeah, I haven't hunted in a long time. Oops.
Would you like to buy something today?
Okay. Shell Walker we need, that we need, that we need. Those I want to hold on to, and that Snapmore. Well, I want to hold on to some of these higher level ones in case we need some in the cut. Razor. I'm not sure whether I don't need it or I need it now, because I wrote 2 and circled it after having pulled it out, so maybe I realised that I actually need some. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Strider. Oh, we still needed to get the Stalker and the Trampler, didn't we? Yeah, okay, well Strider we don't need. That's 100 shards right there. Yeah, those lenses, the high level lenses we want to hold on to. Linthawk isn't exactly high. Sawtooth, Charger, Watcher, Strider. Get rid of that. Get rid of some of those. Well, no, I don't like selling those. Get rid of some vessels. We'll get rid of some liquid nitrogen. Get rid of some wire. Get rid of that, and that's about it. 3,000. Now we're going to have to do a lot more selling, or collect a lot more valuable things.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. These goods.
Kind of feel like going to kill some of them. Yeah, let's go and have fun with a convoy. See who's protecting them. Whether it's just long-legged watchers or they've actually got some like sawtooths or ravagers or something. Oh, it's just long legs. There's only 2 of them, unfortunately. You don't need your weapons, son. Why on earth would you need those? My aim was a little worse than might even fucking... In the face! There we go. What's in here? Luminous braiding. Get that from fucking Snapmore. Or a long legs, case in point. Corruption leads route, we want to grab some of that.
And one of these.
Who else have we got in the area that's fun? Snapmores, we were just there. Well, we need tramplers anyway. That's tramplers if I remember correctly. We need trampler hearts. You had to get in the water, didn't you? goes to the new weapons fund. And the tramplers, lovely. Of course you walk away. Draw me closer in, huh? Well, it's not really gonna matter when I'm done with you. Slip down into the little ravine. It's just junk that fell off of you. Go, Trampler Heart, 1. We just need another one. Go and say hello to the boys over there. Hate Scrappers. I don't hate them as much as the Glint Hawks though.
I'll tuck that away.
Glint Hawks are true motherfuckers. There's a waste of arrows, but never mind. It's good practice for aim. Okay, so we need another Trampler Heart. They're not going to respawn that quickly. Sawtooth? Yeah, let's go and say hello to Mr. Sawtooth. Ravager and Glint Hawks. What did I do to be so blessed by your presence?
chance.
Sorry, mate, but I'm trying to deal with the glint hawks, not you at the moment. One little kitty at a time. I said one at a time. Sit. And we've got Ravager number 2 on the way. I'm not gonna fuck around with you. Yeah, you need to go get wrecked, mate. Where did everyone come from to join this party, yeah? And that was a waste of a Ravager gun. I don't mean just by the one that I used to shoot at the other Ravager. I mean the one that was on the other Ravager that I could have knocked off if I was a little more patient and just took the time to deal with him as well.
For later.
Okay. Where's some more tramplers? Well, if I go back again, they've probably respawned by now.
Just go about your business.
Oh, Snapmaws. Bloody hell, there's fucking Snapmaws everywhere.
Let's get this over with.
What is it? Synchronized fucking display? Oh, another convoy. Even you guys have respawned already. Well, I'll relieve you of that gun, Mr. Ravager, if you don't mind.
It's off.
And I'll relieve you of that shield and weapon, thank you very much. Same with you. You shouldn't have that gun. What's up, Mr. Ravager? Ran away to lick your wounds. What the hell? Thank you very much. That's even more of them further down. Oh, pick it up, pick it up. There we go. Let's take that with us. We don't have to come back for it.
That'll help.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Let's just pick up our spoils and get over there, shall we? Well, we're not going to be able to carry that gun over, are we? It goes to swim everywhere. And the little shit ran away. Over here, motherfucker. Thank you for finally fucking dying. Drop that there while we go and collect the spoilers again. Where are we? What time is it? 7:30. Okay, so I should slowly but surely start getting ready to leave. We'll collect our spoils from this little debacle.
I'll find a use for you.
Go to a campfire and save. Is that everything? Looks like it.
Hello.
And all we wanted to do is go back to the trampler site.
Going down fast. Holding it won't scare them off.
What have we got here then? Some broadheads. Okay, this will be a nice, interesting place to pick up from. Yeah, we're roundabout. We've only just barely gone up slightly shards wide, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff to sell, and we hopefully get the other trample heart when we yeah, that we've got a whole load more liquid nitrogen and sparkers. We can sell those. A few more excess hearts and excess lenses. Yeah, okay, it's fair enough. I'll save here, and I think I'll call that for today. That was success. We actually got our perfect game, which I was really looking forward to. We'll collect the rest of the data points tomorrow and earn enough shards to buy the last few pieces of adept equipment, and then as far as I'm concerned, then it's like fully complete. I'm not going to do the boxes again this time around like I did the last one, where you sell all of the collectibles for the boxes, because I want to keep the collectibles this time around. We still need to find one of the Death Stranding Easter egg pieces. There's the shackles and the baby that I've got. I can't remember what the third one was now. Anyway, and then after that, probably over the weekend, we'll do the Frozen Wilds, and then we'll have completed it twice, both times on ultra hard, and we'll have our perfect game. So, yep, I'll see you tomorrow.